And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment American Civil War Napoleon Total War 3 Hardcore Mod replay. I know that's a mouthful, but that's exactly what it is. This replay is actually a special replay today for the American Civil War mod. This is a replay from the latest patch coming to you very soon actually. This is a test battle for the new patch, so I hope you guys enjoy it. It was sent to me by Rose Hunter, so thank you Rose Hunter. Now, it's a 4v4 today, and on the red team, which is the Union Army, we have Rose Hunter, Proud Jick, Falcon Nay, or Mon Falcon Nay, and the Wolf Gamer King. On the blue team we have Unsub 213, Jeff Davis, First Lieutenant Survivor, CJ, Captain RJ, and Walt Jetcall, or Wall. So I'll call you Wall this time. I'm assuming for the south. And so just take a quick look at the army here. All the infantry is on two sides of the map. So we've got two roads heading to the centre. The rest of the Union Army is on the other side, so I think we've got 2 players on this side, 2 players on that side, and it is converging into the centre. We've got a ton of artillery being brought up here. Let's take a quick look at these things. So we've got 3rd Corps. I'm not too sure about the power of these cannons, but they do look pretty powerful actually. I don't think these guys have howitzers that I can see. These things here could be howitzers because they're so short. Apologies if I got that wrong, guys. So we've got 7th Corps, 3rd Corps on this side. I'm going to check out the other corps. Obviously I can't click on the radar, we'll go straight under the water table.
The men are fatigued, sir.
God knows how long. Oh, really? They haven't been marching that long and they're already fatigued? That's a little strange. Okay, we've got a 6th Corps, I believe. Or it could be an 11 Corps, I just got that wrong. Okay, this is a 6 Corps, my bad. That was 11 Corps there. This is 6 Corps. Now, in the last few American Civil War replays I've done in the past, it's tended to be always skewing towards the South's favour. In Union Army, I don't think it's actually had too many victories, from what I've seen, personally. So, you know, maybe we'll see something different today, I don't know. We'll see what changes this mod has in store for us. But we've got the south here, and we've got 1863 McClaw's division right here. Early's division. Okay. A and V. And Penda's division. Okay. So those are the armies. Those other teams are a little ways off from an engagement, and so we'll come back shortly. See you soon. Okay, guys, and just to clarify, A and V means Army of Northern Virginia. That's what that means. Whoa! Okay, we got riders on horseback shooting, blasting away at some skirmishes, it would seem, and they're charging in. We got cannon fire coming in as well. Jeez. That artillery's coming all the way over here. And it packs a punch when it hits. Hasn't led any strikes, but does look spectacular when it hits the ground. Oh, okay. So the Union Army's chased off the south skirmishes. And we've got the horse riders there loading up their guns for another volley. You can call it the Battle of the Rail Line, because this pretty much looks like a makeshift rail line. Got the little train station there. South still has some skirmisher divisions still alive. Whoa! Geez, that left a crater. Okay, so the South's heading this way. Okay, they're battling against... Who are these guys? Okay, these are Union Army skirmishers. They're walking pretty fast, and I'm not having it on fast forward at all. They just walk pretty fast. Get a bird's eye view and see what the battle's going to look like here. Okay, so the South... We have armies sort of converging. We don't really know how it's going to hold here. I mean, the South might fall back to establish a better battle line. We've got multiple Union Army divisions behind each other heading their direction. But no real firing line has been established just yet. Every place sort of looks out of place. Don't know how it's going to come together just yet. There is more of a line established over here. So this line here could be waiting until these guys join to the right of this division here, and then start pressing down south. I have to wait and see. We've got a few divisions heading up this way, and what's going on here? Okay, we have some cavalry there, which has appeared behind some Union cavalry. South cavalry versus Union cavalry. Okay, the South got a drop on them. I know we saw a volley there from the Union Army, but they obviously didn't do anything to the South. They still overran and destroyed them. Broke both of them. Didn't lose any divisions to them. They've got some units here with weak morale at the moment, but they're still in the fight. Oh, look at here. We've got some skirmishes here that just broke. Okay. Okay, well, the Union player here is taking a big gamble. He looks to be horribly outnumbered here. That's the line there. They're losing men. Okay, casualties. This division's only lost 12 men so far. Whoa, what we got there? What happened there? Okay, that's from these guys. Okay, that's what happened. It's like an explosive shrapnel round. What we saw then was an explosion in midair, and a bunch of shrapnel pieces just hurl its way towards the southern lines, or the southern lines. Morale here of this division is not looking too good. They've lost about 55 men so far. Damn, they move quick. Okay, they've lost almost 60 men on this side. The South's doing pretty well here. Yeah, I mean, taking a lot more casualties than the South. The South does appear to have high quality troops. Didn't lose any men there. Take a look at the battle lines in a minute. There's just like I'm starting to see a volley from these people. So, okay, we've got much more battle lines formed now. All the players seem to be in sync with one another. The south left flank is a little bit slow to form. The army is already established. We've got reinforcements behind the line there. South seems to be more even on this side, on this flank. The Union Army's taking a hammering in the centre. Okay, we've got about 60 men lost in our prior division. These guys are firing over here from this distance.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Where's that? Okay. So there's a little bit of a graze. Not losing men very quickly. Okay, again, just stay in the centre. We've got cavalry on horseback shooting over the heads of their soldiers. We've got artillery trying to support their men. Ooh, I think it was an artillery bit. It just blew up one of the cavalry troops over there. No losses there for that unit. Got a few units over here. We've got a few units backing up this flank. Okay, we've got the Union Army falling back here, creating a huge gap, which is not looking good here for the Union Army. We've got some divisions back there, but they're not moving up yet. It's created big gaps here in the Union line. It could bite them in the butt. These guys are copping it in their retreat. And they're not broken. We do have points on the field, but it doesn't look like anybody's really going for it. Now we've got this Southern Division wielding around. Oh, nice hit from the artillery. Just took a huge chunk out of that line. Definitely needs to break it. These guys are about to be in a bit of trouble. Oh, they broke. Oh, please save that unit's life. This artillery is looking really, really cool. The effect it has when it lands a solid hit is extraordinary and devastating, as it is cool, which is what you want. You want it to look as deadly as it looks. And it looks like the monitors have done that. So, well done. And I think they've got a bayonet charge here. These guys are running. Oh no, just running the former. Oh! They ran with all their hearts on to get slammed in by an artillery piece. Okay, got some movement on the south lines there. Okay, they're about to fire. It's still looking pretty even at this stage. It was looking pretty hairy there for the Union Army before, but they appear to have stabilised their lines. Looks like their retreat sort of paid off in their favour. It might have actually been a trap to bring the South forces forward a little bit, get their friendly troops out of the way, and just hammer that area with their artillery. It does seem to have paid off. It did break a unit we saw. So if that was the intention, then congratulations, guys. We got... What is this cavalry division doing? They got their gunners. But probably shouldn't leave them there. Player might have lost mark on them. I don't know. Nice work. Okay, the player's aware of that. He's got his troops out of there. It might be too late. It is too late. He's going for a charge on the rear of the line. Not a bad idea, but should have done it much, much sooner. Looking at the map, it doesn't look like we have any other divisions behind enemy lines. Looks like both sides have established their perimeters and are holding them strong. We've got some weird mismatches in the line here. These guys seem way too far back compared to the rest of the line, making this unit pretty vulnerable here to these three divisions. Seems to be holding okay, all things considered. They've only lost about 30 or so men. Alright, looking... Okay, the Union Army's line's far more impressive right now. And I don't know what's the delay with wielding around the right flank. There's no troops really in front of them right now. They appear to be facing nothing. I know we've got 3 men back there. There could be more troops back there we can't see. That could be exactly why they're not wheeling around. But until we actually, we don't know that then, that they know that. So and look, these troops here for the South Division are way back. The Union Army could wield some men around here and double team or triple team this one unit here and begin folding up the south flanks, so that more of the units can double team one, like 2-on-1. As long as if you can get 2-on-1 more often, then that's the quicker you can wear down your enemy faster. So some strange play here from the players. Now I think, as I said, I think the South deliberately left this gap originally just to hammer the line with artillery, but now they're obviously done with that because we see them moving up divisions right now to fix that line and fill the gap again. We'll see if that works out well for them. South looking a little bit weak here. We got cavalry on the flanks. They're going for the weak link, the skirmishes, the targets they can destroy the quickest. Where's the cavalry going? Could be going after the artillery divisions. Sure, the South sees the danger, and if they have cavalry or any infantry divisions guarding those artillery positions, they'll be getting ready for them.
Our men are running, sir.
Now this is curious. They broke. They've only lost 13 men, and they weren't under any pressure really. So I'm surprised they broke. Hopefully they reform. I mean, that's a big loss there to the Union Army. These guys ran out to the line. Looks like they're going to do it. Yep, they are gone. They're out. Amazing. 52 men. Up and leave. Jeez. Alright, looks like the cavalry's not going to strike just yet. Seems like the South has the advantage here. They move forward and press hard. Why are these guys weak morale? Okay. They lost about 90 men. Both sides starting to take heavier casualties. That's to be expected. These guys here haven't lost any men yet. That's impressive. And they're on the front lines. Skirmishes on the hill. Okay, these guys are taking a little bit more. Sorry, those guys there are taking a few more casualties. We've got some artillery being brought up closer. They're outnumbering here, I think. Nice spot. Got the Napoleonic artillery just peppering this divisions, or these 3 divisions here, and also targeting a general, I believe. Okay, these divisions are moving up. The South is also moving up their artillery closer. We've got 3 artillery divisions moving up, and a 4th hanging back, actually. These guys here are unnumbering. These guys here are firing. Don't know when that will be though. Still pretty even at this stage. No red team or blue team showing dominance. Each side showing certain weaknesses in certain areas. Unclear. So in the meantime, we'll just head in and enjoy some close quarter combat. These guys here are getting pretty close to their enemy. Pretty good blood splatter effects too. That was a good artillery strike there. Ooh. Another artillery hit. I think those were bullets that hit these guys. It wasn't artillery. And they're facing the wrong way. Okay, these guys are getting ready to fire. There you go. You're about almost halfway through this fight. The Union Army is definitely pushing the South back, although we are seeing some decreases in morale here, which could spell trouble here for the Union Army centre. Their entire centre looks like it's about to collapse. Those guys have lost over 150 men. We got cavalry back there, I believe. Don't know what they're up to. Yeah, don't know where they're going. Got infantry division back there. I think it's protecting the artillery. The enemy's so far away, you know, how do you tell who's dying, who's missing? Okay. We'll do a casualty report on the lines. Okay, so these guys here only lost 2. About 50, just over 50. 10 there. Nearly 100. More than 100 there. And they're invisible now because they've stopped firing. A lot of casualties there. Yeah, lost almost 100. About 50 or so. Yep. Alright. This isn't looking too good here for this division. Up against 2. Got flags, remember? Okay, and the Union Army's been caught way out of position here. Their lines are in danger of getting hit. Yep, they're taking casualties. Okay, they've scrambled to reform their lines. And they got the high ground here. Could be beneficial. Oh, these guys here took a slam. They've lost nearly 200 men. Jeez. That counter-attack was enough to drive them back. Now the Union Army is pressing their advantage. Yeah, these divisions here haven't really taken too many casualties. Oh, nice hit with the artillery. We got stars here. I think the general there just gave him a boost of confidence. General's unit's down to 4. Don't think the general's dead yet. Union Army's reforming. And you see where these volleys go. Oh, nice hit. That was straight from the artillery there. At the bottom. A lot of troops here getting bloodied up. Who do we have running back there? Looks to be a general unit. Surprisingly, the artillery is pretty accurate, all things considered. I am seeing a lot of artillery hits today. You know, we're seeing some artillery hits, of course, miss wildly. But I am seeing more often than not them actually connecting with the battle lines, which is impressive. Okay, it looks like the Union Army's taking control of the centre once again. It's actually gone to and fro like a tennis match here in the centre. And now the Union Army was contracting before, but now they're sort of pressing. They had a little, their line here was shaped to like a semicircle here on their left, but it's moving up and it's actually pushing the south back. Or the American Northern Virginian Army. unit broke there. They lose their, doesn't look like they lost their cavalry division. This looks like it's right here. They're literally standing there with their guns, pointing them at the backs here of the South Artillery crew. And it's moving forward. Don't know what they're going to do now. Oh, nice hit there from the south. We saw the L1 break with fewer casualties. Ah, bugger. Damn, that's irritating. Okay, I think the Union Army has a clear line here to the South Artillery position, so looks like they either send some troops over to protect it or fall back. Because if the Union Army moves up quickly enough, they'll catch it. And that'll pretty much obliterate the South's left flank, and then there goes the ball game, really. So the South needs to regroup and push them back. They're turning their attention towards them. Oh, no, they're lumbering up. They're getting out of there. So I don't think they can hold this position. Which means these guys here will be falling back shortly too. We've seen both sides take severe casualties when they've been in retreat or falling back. The South is giving up ground here. The right flank of the South is the only part of their army still across the railway lines here, with the exception of this unit who's only just crossed it. We've got two units falling back. Hopefully they're communicating their movements to their teammates. See, given that we've got those four southern divisions so far back, I'm wondering why the Union Army isn't moving this unit forward to help this unit here double team these guys over here. I mean, whatever opportunity you have to double team an opposing unit, you should take. There's just a gully here, so both sides actually over here have the high ground. They're on even ground essentially. I like to show you guys close-ups, but we can't really see too much, given that they're so far away. All the bullet fire coming. Oh, it's coming from these guys. I was thinking, wow, where's all that bullet fire coming from? They're firing in this direction, and the good thing about that is they're actually getting some secondary hits on every other enemy division belt to the right of these guys here. I know they're invisible right now, but there was about 3 or 4 here before. With those guys firing, they were essentially firing just a blanket cloud of iron. Sorry, a blanket wind, a whirlwind. I don't know how to say it, but you've got a massive amount of lead all heading in one direction. I'm saying they can get secondary hits on this unit, and this unit. A wall of metal, I don't know, heading that way. Well, the South Artillery is definitely keeping them in the game. appears to be slightly askew to the Union's favour. Now, there's clearly a breakdown in communication. If we just rise up here and have a look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential units double teaming. Sorry, you know, 5 on 1. Not essentially, you know, you get what I'm saying. Shooting this one unit here because these guys here have fallen back. There's nothing stopping this flank here just wheeling around, catching these guys out. So these guys here need to fall back. They can't hold. If they try to stay here, they'll die. All these guys have to do over here is wait for these units here to wheel around and start putting pressure on them and then move forward, because then these guys will be forced back. You can't just turn around and face these guys. They've still got enemy units in front of them. Yeah, I mean, definitely leaving this area blank just so that artillery can fire in, reducing the risk of friendly fire, it would seem. These guys here holding back. Looks like the artillery is keeping them at bay. They don't want to try and move in. Look at these guys here. We've got some skirmishes here, or a covert strike force. Looks like these guys reformed. Well, they had time to. The other unit that broke before, with 52 out of 65, they broke right next to the red line, so there wasn't really any time for them to reform. But had they broke in the centre of the map and headed towards the end, then I think they were easily reformed. But I don't know why he's going so far back, though. I mean, these guys here are practically dead to rights. I mean, all these units here are broken. There's only artillery around here. You've got some infantry, you've got 2 infantry divisions, sorry, or 3 over here. But the Union Army can take these guys out for sure. So why they're heading that way, I don't know. But South does look in retreat, and it doesn't look like they're going to reform their lines anytime soon. So we will actually do a small cut here and come back once we see the battle resume. Okay, guys, we're back. It looks like the Union player brought their cavalry back, but the South has lined up his forces and is firing on him at the moment. He's taking a few casualties there. He's probably going to break soon, if history is anything indication. Yep, there he goes. Looks like he tried to go in, but he was headed off pretty quickly. We've got these guys here. They've lost 3 men. We've got 1 unit firing on them right now. Okay, we got artillery crew broken. These guys here are lumbering up again. They're falling back. Okay, the South is sticking it to the Union Army here. They're not falling back. They're going to fight it out here, it would seem. We've got some reinforcements behind them, backing them up. These guys here need to join these guys and reform the lines. This is a gap here that the Union Army can exploit. Looks like they're manoeuvring to do just that. Ah, we got some hidden units here. Just appeared. You know, he lost a cannon there. Must have been taken out by artillery. Balance of power slightly still in favour of the Union Army, only just slightly. Looks like we had a house destroyed here by artillery. It's a wreck. We did have a house there before. It's possible it was destroyed. They're still getting hit. I would have thought the rail tracks here would provide them some protection. It would be harder for the Union Army to hit them, but apparently not. Okay, once again, Union forces retreating. Now, the Union Army needs to be in sync here with their push. That's what I'm trying to say. We've got multiple divisions here, all spread out, all disjointed. Let's go move up as one cohesive force. To be effective, if they move up in disjointed fashion, it enables the South to sort of focus on the unit that's closest to them, and then focus on the next division that comes up next to them, and then so on and so forth until they actually wear them down by attrition. Okay, these Union forces here taking a gamble. Yeah, it seems to have paid off. They're taking out the artillery crews. Nice hits. Those guys never stood a chance. That shrapnel took him out. Okay, the artillery positions here at the south have totally collapsed. And that sent the whole army reeling backwards, but how far they fall back, I don't know. They still got some artillery, so I'm not out yet. But looks like we need to do a small cut here, guys, so see you soon. Okay, we've got 4 units here that have stopped running. What's left of these guys? Okay, they've only lost 12 skirmishes so far. These guys here have nearly lost 200 men. We've got more divisions moving up. This artillery crew is a little bit slow on the retreat. Oh no, they're not retreating. Jeez, I don't know what happened there. So the bullets took out the artillery as well. Only one member of that artillery crew was left alive in that bombardment there. Seriously, I don't know why they're retreating. They've got nowhere to go. I mean, the best they can do is head and join up with the rest of their forces over here. That's all they can really do. I mean, that's what they should do. We've got some artillery divisions over here that can provide some protection, at least. But the Union Army has spread themselves out so wide over such a vast area, it really makes it hard for the artillery to be effective. Whereas the Union Army is really bunching themselves up here, like a few well-placed hits here from the artillery. You get multiple hits on multiple units. Okay, they've engaged again. There was a bit of maneuvering that took place here. It took about actually 10-15 minutes before the Union Army re-engaged the south. The Union Army sort of let their artillery bombard their enemy for a while. They're still doing it, but the Union Army had, number superiority over the south, so I'm not sure why I didn't press their advantage earlier. Because right now, it's about 2 minutes 30 seconds to go.
Our men are running, sir.
We've got some more gaps in the lines, nothing drastic, nothing serious. It's very hypnotic. Seeing them load the guns like that. Union forces pulling back. Oh, we've got a charge here. This is good. Oh, what a way to finish. Oh, they're broken. Oh, will they get a volley off? Yep. They're taking multiple hits. Okay, so Rose Hunter got 1695 kills, Proud Jik 1358, Falcon 1458, and the Wolf 2108 MVP of the match. Okay, for the Union Army, for the South Army. Okay, for the South Army we've got Sub 213 on 1198, Davis on 1090, Corporal RJ on 2013 MVP for the South, and Wojcicko 1135. Looking at the kill count here, okay, this doesn't really help. 130, 220 from the artillery crew. Nice job there. Infantry 256, nice job. 103, 134, 157, and those are the stand-up performers there. Okay. So, thank you to Rose Hunter for sending in the replay, and congratulations to the Union Army on their victory. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.